In 1943, at the height of World War II, the US Navy allegedly conducted a secret experiment so terrifying, they erased it from history. The goal was simple: to make a ship invisible to radar. The result? A nightmare that defied the laws of physics. This is the story of the Philadelphia experiment, also known as Project Rainbow. It all happened here, the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard in Pennsylvania. To understand this, we need to talk about Albert Einstein. He was working for the Navy at the time. He was developing the unified field theory, a way to bend light and gravity using electromagnetism. The plan was to wrap the USS Eldridge in massive electromagnetic coils. On October 28, 1943, they flipped the switch. The generators roared to life. Witnesses say a green fog surrounded the ship, and then it vanished completely. But it didn't just disappear, it teleported. It appeared 200 miles away in Norfolk, Virginia. Sailors in Norfolk saw the ship materialize for a few minutes, then vanish again. When the Eldridge reappeared in Philadelphia, the experiment was declared a success, until they boarded. What they found on board was a scene from hell. Some sailors were nauseous, some were insane, but others suffered a fate worse than death. They had fused with the ship. Their bodies were embedded into the steel walls and floors. It was as if their molecules had mixed with the metal during teleportation and solidified together. 2 sailors were found buried upright in the deck, screaming until they died. The survivors were never the same. They would fade in and out of visibility. They called it getting stuck. To stop them from vanishing forever, other sailors had to lay their hands on them to ground them. The Navy immediately classified everything. The crew was brainwashed or put in asylums. For years, it was just a rumor, until 1955, when a package arrived for Morris Jessup. The package arrived at the office of Morris Jessup, an astronomer studying UFOs. Inside was a book filled with strange handwritten notes in 3 different colors. The writer, Carlos Allende, claimed to have witnessed the experiment from a nearby ship. The Navy investigated Jessup, but before he could find the truth, he was found dead. Ruled as a suicide, but friends say he was silenced because he knew too much. So, did it really happen? Skeptics say the green fog was just St. Elmo's fire. They say the invisibility was just degaussing a technique to hide ships from magnetic mines. But that doesn't explain the missing time, or the sailors who went insane. In 1984, a movie about the experiment was released, and then, something strange happened. A man named Albert watched the movie and recovered suppressed memories. He claimed he was on the ship, and he claimed the ship actually traveled through time. He said they traveled to the year 2137. He saw floating cities and advanced AI. Is Albert a liar, or a victim of government mind control? There is another connection, the Montauk Project. It is said that the Philadelphia experiment opened a wormhole that connected to Montauk in 1983. This is the real-life inspiration for the show Stranger Things. Today, the USS Eldridge is gone. It was sold for scrap in the 90s. But the logs from the ship are missing. The pages from 1943, ripped out. Why hide the logs if nothing happened? What are they protecting? Did we accidentally discover teleportation? Or did we open a door to hell? Some say the technology is still being used today, in stealth bombers like the B-2 Spirit. Or maybe, in the UFOs we see in the sky, maybe they are ours. Einstein allegedly destroyed his notes before he died. He said humanity wasn't ready. He realized that if we can bend space, we can also break it. The Philadelphia experiment serves as a warning. Science without ethics is suicide. The sailors of the Eldridge were the guinea pigs, the ghosts in the machine. Their screams still echo in the classified archives of the Navy. We may never know the full truth, but the legend remains. What do you think? Did the Navy crack invisibility, or is it just a story? Subscribe to the Enigma Archives.